Creation 2010 with Carlos Whittaker.
Yes, Carlos Whittaker. If you could roll your R's for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Carlos?
Yes! Great job.
Thank you.
I feel like we're family now.
Okay, well, yeah,
Dude, look at that.
This is you.
That is crazy.
Eddie is very talented.
You do that?
He sounded angry when he said, "Who did that?" I was like,
Oh, that's awesome.
me, dude.
I gotta take a picture of this. That's amazing.
So Eddie doodled like everybody on main stage and fringe stage.
That is so
They're all
cool.
in there.
And
is
we're
so
coloring and autographing.
Really?
Yeah.
And then auction.
Oh, it's like a coloring book? Shut up! This is awesome! I'm gonna auction for that thing, dude. That's amazing. I'm gonna take a picture of myself and then Mark Hall, of course.
So yes, would you mind autographing it?
Yes, do you want me to color it?
You can color as much as you want, and we do formal interviews, but only if we have to. So
Yeah.
really like
I'm a
hang out.
very informal person, so. Okay, so if it was my daughter, she would say that I was this color, I think. Let's see, what color would this be? Sienna, natural. Hold on, let's see.
Oh well, speaking of,
Yes,
now
totally.
when will your kids start vlogging?
They actually have Twitters already.
Do they?
Yeah, they have Twitters. Now, of course, I'm Twittering for them. They don't know it yet, but I wanted to reserve it, and I've reserved domain names for all of them when they get older, so they can become big bloggers as well.
See, people used to like reserve kind of other things.
Right.
Now
it's a domain name, and so like we want 2 more kids, and so I already reserved their names.
Wow.
So, and they're not even alive yet.
That's love.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right there.
So now we just have to make them or adopt them, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Now I apologize ahead of time. I'm actually I haven't colored since like the 2nd grade. So, but I remember doing this trick, right?
I never knew there was a trick.
Peel the paper off.
You peel the paper off so that you can do the little side color thing, so you don't have to, you know.
Oh,
So I can just kind of.
that does look natural.
Doesn't that look natural? Oh, this is so artistic.
I don't think you really have those wrinkles though.
Oh no, I got wrinkles. Shoot, you're right. But, this is great. Brown hair, brown the nose, brown the ears. And my ears, I'm glad I have such small ears, you gave me like normal ears. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So how was creation?
Oh my gosh, this is my first time here.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. The crowd is great. You know, they're here. What I love about I was talking to my band yesterday is that I feel like at creation, what's so perfect about it is there's nowhere to go. Like you're just wrapped up in trees, and there's no roller coasters, and there's no parks. So it's just people, music, speaking God. You know, and so I really feel like everybody's here connected and just kind of ready to experience God. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. So
you guys have actually been traveling a lot lately.
Yeah. I'm living on airplanes pretty much every week. You know, I get I'm gonna take 2 weeks off the next 2 weeks and go to Hawaii and Lake Shasta with my family and just relax. And then we kind of gear up for Jeremy Camp in the fall. We're gonna go on tour with him and so you know, just kind of trucking along. First time ever, you know, as an artist, and so this is all new to me, and I'm having a blast.
I love your song selections also, by the way. Doing some of your own stuff.
Yeah.
Charlie Hall.
Some Charlie, I mean, I'm telling you what, like I'm an old school Charlie Hall fan, and Give Us Clean Hands, like that old tune right there, you know, just that old passion stuff. Love it. And you know, we're a worship band. I'm a worship leader. The thing about worship leaders is that, you know, you come to festivals like this, and it's weird for me to just sing all of my own songs because worship leaders sing other people's songs. That's what we do. And so when I come to festivals, you know, I think people expect me to just sing my own music, but I want them to, you know, there's power when voices are united as one. And so I always want to bring songs that people know, as well as hopefully teach them some of mine. But yeah, trying to bring in some of that old school stuff. It's pretty cool.
Now tell us a little bit about the Catalyst.
Yes. Catalyst is a leadership conference for young leaders. And I'm part of the creative team, and I lead worship at it, and whatever Brad Lomenick, the head of it, needs me to do. But it's really an unbelievable event. It happens in West Coast in April, and it happens in October in Atlanta. And there's 12,000 leaders gathered together. And what's crazy about it is people walk in, and it's kind of like youth camp for 30-year-olds. Like it's just crazy. I mean, we break world records. You know, there's all kinds of dangerous things going on. We broke the record for the highest belly flop in the world, and so we had Professor Splash last year climb up to 35 feet and dive into a 1-foot pool of water. It was unbelievable.
Very dangerous.
Yeah. And some people are great with you. Every year it's like, what can we yeah, what can we do this time? What can we outdo ourselves with? So it's a lot of fun though, and it's a great conference.
Interesting to get worshipers and leaders together, and also belly floppers.
And belly floppers, you know, because the truth is we're all belly floppers. Like we all want to belly flop, but we're too scared of the pain. You know, the belly flop looks great, but I don't want to do it because it's going to hurt.
Right. Things are like really picking up for you. It seems like out of nowhere, all of a sudden.
Yep. It's kind of, you know, it's been cool. I didn't, you know, I'm not 21, you know, and I'm not just starting out as in the artist scene and in the music scene. So for me, I kind of did it backwards. Like, you know, I worked at a church. I've worked at 2 churches the last 15 years as the worship pastor and creative arts pastor. And then just, you know, at the end, kind of when I got to North Point and I was a service programming director, I was leading worship even less and less because I was like, well, I'll start letting some of the other kids, younger kids, start to lead. That's when Integrity came along, and they were like, we love your passion when you lead. Have you ever thought about doing this as a career? And I was like, well, I do it as a career, but on Sundays. And they're like, what if you played more, and would you like to do a project? And so I actually told them no initially, because I was like, I've got an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old. I don't want to go on the road. And they're like, well, just bring them with you. And so my wife and I prayed about it. And that kind of started this whole thing. And, you know, I've been blogging. I've built this online community, this worship forum, where there's, you know, thousands of people come a day. And so now I feel like this record is kind of giving them a voice. And it's, you know, people can look at me as a blogger, but, you know, I've been paying the bills about leading worship forever, but they just know me online. And so now when they get to see me at festivals or conferences, they look at me and they're like, oh, wow, like, you can actually do this too. I'm like, well, that's actually what pays the bills. So it's been a lot of fun though.
Hey, worship leading that pays the bills.
I know, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun.
Well, can you tell us a little bit, let's see, about maybe your most recent single?
God is Second Chances?
Yeah.
Yes, God is Second Chances was a song that I wrote with Philip LaRue and Jason Ingram.
Philip LaRue and Jason Ingram, first of all.
Yeah, come on. I mean, I didn't have a bad time writing this song with these amazing. But LaRue, I mean, going back old school right there. You know, I was a big fan of LaRue, and so when I got to write with him, he actually wrote my first single with me as well, Rain It Down, and then God is Second Chances. And God is Second Chances, again, I had this sticker on my laptop as we're like, what are we going to write about today? And it says People of the Second Chance. And it's a ministry that my friend Mike Foster started for ministers and other people that have fallen out of either moral failures or whatever it might be. And it's a ministry for them to give them a second chance at ministry and a second chance at life. And they go into prisons, and we help prisoners and say, you know what, God's going to give you a second chance. So I started talking about it. He's like, that's a song, man. We need to write a God of Second Chances. And so, you know, we wrote that song, and I've seen it start to catch on around churches, you know, everywhere that I go, and people need to sing that chorus, that you're the God of Second Chances, the God who still romances me. No matter how much I've turned my back on him, you will still romance me. And that's just the beautiful thing about that song. And so, thanks so much for adding it, you know, and it's been fun to see people's reactions to it.
Yeah. Well, Carlos Whittaker at Creation, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.